We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to your live boxing ego unpack. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to your live.
Oh, whoa, yo, hold up. Not me, not Marshall. I'll show you Marshall. I got some interesting news, people. The undisputed champion, Dmitry Bivol versus David Benavidez could be on the way. In this video, I'm going to break down the news. I will cite the source and let you know what's going on. If you love boxing, you love me, let's have at it. Now, link in the description. Follow me on social media. I am trying to get the page to 75,000. We have goals. You can help the page and all of my pages achieve those goals. Link in the description. Now, we got some interesting news. I made this graphic for you. David Benavidez and Dmitry Bivol. This could actually happen this summer, according to ESPN Knockout. That's why I put this coming soon. Huh? Wait a minute now. Uh-oh. I'm a sucker for cornrows and manicure toe. Hey, Fendi capri pants and parasuit. He works for ESPN Knockout. Julianis, right? He put the message in Spanish. Here's the translation. Attention, attention. PBC and Matchroom are very close to finalizing an agreement for Bivol, Dmitry Bivol, and David Benavidez to face each other this summer. Hashtag Bivol versus Benavidez. Ugh. Now, needless to say, your boy Ego, this is the fight I've been calling for. Some people, they're like, oh, let's see a trilogy with Artur Beterbiev. They've already given us 2 back-to-back fights. Let's get some new blood in there, because really, whether they have belts or not, they like Bivol just beat Beterbiev. It was close, you know what I mean, in my opinion. So you could have had Beterbiev winning that, but whatever. Bivol won 1 and Beterbiev won 1. Neither guy's undefeated anymore. They both have had a chance at undisputed. Let's mix up the matches. You know what I mean? Like, we literally already watched the fight back to back. And here's another thing. I'm an American. Bro, we need to start doing some stuff that actually benefits American boxing, right? So this fight flop. Drop. Like the Beastie Boys said. Flop. Like Hanson. Flop. Flop. In America, it is reported that Beterbiev Bivol Part 2 did 45,000 pay-per-view buys in the US, which sounds very believable. And of course, I cite the sources, and it says 45,000 in America estimated. You know, that is not good. And it's very reasonable when you have a fight coming on in my time, Pacific Standard Time, in its west side at 8 a.m. in the morning, and it's 9 hours of boxing. Like, that's, this is somebody, you're talking about boxing ego. I do this. I get paid. I don't post it. I don't talk about it in boxing if I don't get paid. You understand that? Every piece of content, I am getting paid and upping my brand with that piece of content. So I am one in a lot that actually can make full-time living from boxing, right? A lot of people who are fans, they're just that. They are fans of boxing. So they have more traditional jobs. They're not going to be able to watch boxing at all hours of the day because the bouts in at Saudi, the bouts are in Saudi, and you don't want to accommodate American times. So Bivol versus Benavidez is a fight where Benavidez is the A side to me. He's the more known guy, but Bivol has all the belts, and hardcores can talk up Bivol because he is a fighter that, you know, he's a respected fighter, definitely a respected fighter. So it's a no-brainer. They should fight. Plus, he's the mandatory. I don't want to see the Beterbiev Bivol again. Now, here's one problem. I posted this the other day, and again, you guys got to follow me on social media to stay up to date with the conversation. Turkey kind of sent Bivol what sounds like to me a warning or a threat or an ultimatum. And I posted this. He says, I am no longer interested in Bivol versus Benavidez, and I will not bid on it. Out of nowhere, right? I think Bivol knows who has delivered for him and who hasn't. My advice to Bivol, don't be late because every day something changes. Huh? Like, so that sounds like a threat. That sounds like you're trying to be on like some mafioso stuff, like don't be late to dinner, you know, because we'll leave without you. You know who's looked after you. Don't make the wrong choice. That's what it sounds like to me. Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. Turkey is rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. I don't know why he's doing it. He's talking about crushing all promoters now that he got this deal with TKO and Dana White, which is a spit. Remember when Tupac was spitting at the camera? That's a spit in the face to the promoters you've been working with. De La Hoya, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, you know, on a routine basis, Boxer or whoever. You're talking about crushing all promoters. You're not saying I'm gonna crush PBC or Top Rank or something. You're talking about all promoters will DIE with this new TKO boxing and this the new wave, and you like basically like you shutting down shop and people are gonna have to bow down and get out the way and lose their business. So you know what I'm saying? We're talking about different things. And then now it sounds like he's trying to get in the way of the Bivol Benavidez fight. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out. But I'm gonna tell you like this. This is like, here's an analogy for you. If Turkey gets in the way of Benavidez and Bivol and like throws money at Bivol to try to get him to fight Beterbiev or something else, when to me this is a better fight, Turkey is gonna have a lot of negative comments coming his way. Because to me, here's an analogy. It's like the fat friend at the club and you popping at her friend who's beautiful, and then the fat friend is jealous because no one's hollering at her, and she like, come on girl, I gotta go, let's go, I'm hungry, let's go to Denny's, leave him, right? I used to hate that. We'd be in the club, everyone had a good time, I'm talking to the shorty at the, you know, in the parking lot, hey man, you know what I mean? And then it'd always be the ugly friend or the big boned friend, the portly friend hating because nobody was showing them the attention, so she want to ruin it for everybody. Like the girl's feeling the vibe, she's feeling the steez, she listening, about to give me the number, and then the friend come in hating. That's what Turkey is gonna look like. The friend that, you know, he just keep getting in the way and blocking fights. He did it with Canelo and Jake Paul. Bigger fight, bigger event, would have made a ton of money in Las Vegas. So all the Canelo Cinnabons and Chupapi Muñeños and all the Canelo diehards and Jake Paul's fans all could have traveled in the States and made it a big novelty event. But he threw money at Canelo. Canelo being who he is and not caring and just wanted his money. Canelo took the bait and did a 4-fight deal with him to fight William Skull. And they're talking about Crawford, a welterweight, right? I don't care about that fight. This is like weird to me, you know? And then they're talking about future fights, Hamza Shiraz and Chris Eubank and Ben Winners. Like, these are not good fights. So if Turkey finding himself interjecting or like threatening Bivol, you are not who you said you were. You came in and said you're trying to fix boxing. You're a longtime fan of the sport of boxing. If that is the case, you shouldn't really be getting in the way of great, meaningful fights from happening, right? The winner of this could fight Beterbiev. and it'll be a change of pace. And this is a bigger commercial fight. I just told you, Beterbiev Bivol only did 45K in the States. This would do numbers because they're not going to put it outside of the state, right? So I can't wait to see how this plays out. This is a great fight. Hopefully Turki doesn't mess it up and get in the way, because it sounds like he wants to, like he did with Canelo Jake Paul, you know, and just coming in, throwing money at people and trying to ruin big fights from being made because you don't like it. That's not a good look. It looks like Turki has these mood swings. And, you know, why did he say this? I am no longer interested in Bivol Benavidez. Why? No explanation. I get it. You're the money guy. It's your money. You can bid on whatever you want. But you don't have the decency to tell people why. Why did David Benavidez fly to Saudi Arabia knowing the WBC had him as the mandatory because he had just beaten David Morrell for the spot? And then Canelo at 168 never fought him, right? Because he ducked. And Benavidez is owed these big fights for real because he couldn't get Canelo. So please don't get in the way of this. But again, why did he go to Saudi Arabia to sit ringside for Beterbiev Bivol, which was a good look for your event, to see a PBC fighter there? You already tried to job a PBC fighter in Carlos Adames and help Hamza Shiraz by giving him the scorecard details during the fight and not sharing any of the in-round scoring with Carlos Adames. So, you know, it's going to look very bad if Turki tries to, if this is true, which it looks like it is, and Turki tries to get in the way and try to, you know, finesse a way to get Bivol, talking about, oh, you know who's taking care of you, make the right choice and stuff. Man, nobody's trying to hear that. And again, if you care about the sport of boxing and the integrity of it, then you shouldn't be trying to hate on good fights from happening. My 2 cents. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that.